So friendship is one of those things that a lot of people kind of get twisted. They get it confused. So the definition of friendship is when you have an enduring, enduring, that means it endures the test of time. You have an enduring affection, esteem, which is respect, intimacy, and trust between two people. And both parties of that relationship are aware that the other considers them their friend, and they show that friendship by reciprocating that same affection throughout the years. So I made a video and I spoke of losing one of my best friends, and I don't take that lightly. When I call somebody a best friend, that means that person has played a pivotal role in my life. And sometimes you can't even reciprocate the friendship that you have received from people because they were so good to you. For instance, I had this one friend and she was amazing. We met through my old church, and nothing, and I do mean nothing, kept that girl away from me. And she was there when I had my first kid, should I say, and I was a single mom, and she just really pulled me through the storm. And when she passed, I was affected by that. I felt that loss greatly. But I also have other living friends. Like one of her sisters. She and I actually had become like best friends before my other friend and I did. But there was a distance between us as far as like different living in different cities. And so we could only communicate through text message and via phone and stuff like that. And when we would see each other for church revivals and stuff. But the fact of the matter is there aren't very many people that I can say have been my friend. I know that there are a lot of people who could probably even relate to this, because there are a lot of people who come around, they know your name, they speak, they wave, but you cannot approach them for anything. Y'all know those situations when you get down and out and you get in bad, tough places, hard spots, and you are looking through your phone and you're like, who can I call? Damn. And you don't have anybody. But then you got that one person, or you got them two people that you like, oh, I know I could try them. And they don't always have it, or they can't always fly to your rescue, but you know you can call them. You know you can ask them. You know you can try with them. So first things first, let's talk about the enduring affection. When you see somebody for who they really are, and y'all know what I'm talking about. We all have people who we meet, and we have our little facade we put up. We got that little, I'm just trying to see what's going on. We just peeping the scene. But then when you really get to show who you truly are to, a particular person, and that person still likes your ass, that person still wants to be your friend. They like that you're messy. They like that you're petty. They like that you complain, or they like that you're silly. They like that you're involved with your family and you're all about your business, or you're a church girl, or you're a child of God. They love you regardless. And that love endures the test of time. You see them come around, year after year after year. The years roll by and they're still around. they still, kick it with you. They still love you for who you are. And that's important. And I can only say that because I have been around people who once they saw the real me, they disappeared. They didn't like that. And that's cool. That's fine. I'm not for everybody. You're not for everybody. But those were the same people who would show up and ask me for things. They needed my help. They wanted my resources and my assistance and my care. They wanted my concern. They wanted me to take pause in my life to be there for them. But they weren't willing to be that for me. And if there are any children watching this video, pay attention to that in your friendships. If you have those friends that always need to borrow a pencil, they always need to borrow paper, or whatever the case is, and then you see them take out a pack of gum, you're like, hey girl, let me get a piece of that gum, and they won't share. Okay. That's not your friend. So yeah, I'm being petty to some people. That's like, oh, that's pettiness. No. That's being honest. That's being real. Friendship should be reciprocated. Now let's talk about the intimacy part of a friendship. Alrighty, so if you're like me, you're not a very intimate person with people. I don't get intimate with people. Not too quickly. But you have some people out there who, when they're friends with people, they like to hold hands with that friend. They hug. They sit there with the the chummy braids, and they pinky swear and do just all sorts of intimate things with each other. Some friends kiss. They share, drawers and lip gloss and stuff. I was gonna say this: be careful with that intimate part, because it's a thin line between a friendship and an actual relationship. And when you're playing with the devil, you really have to be careful, because he can take what is beautiful and turn it into something that God despises. So do not, don't go too far on that. I'm not gonna speak too deep into that. I do want to talk about trust, because trust in a friendship is very, very, very important. It is not to be taken lightly, because it's hard to trust people, but it's so easy to lose that trust. And regaining trust can be damn near impossible. I know for me. Now, I will continue to love you and all of that, but once you lose my trust, we might have some problems, child, because I will no longer ever be open with you about certain things. I'll always just be a shell, a hollow shell. Because when you can't trust somebody, or when you're feeding important, intimate details, intricate details of your life, you pouring them into somebody that you can't trust, you pouring them into a backstabber or people who was going to tear you down, then I beg you, press pause and think. Do not disclose your personal information with people you can't trust. These are friendships. Okay, let me tell you. Let me get a little more personal about these friendships that you can't trust. These are friends who you done told something to, and you done told their ass not to tell. Okay? And you haven't told anybody but that person, and then somehow here comes somebody you haven't told coming to you like, girl, I heard about what's going on with your situation. That's real sad. I'm praying for you. You're like, oh, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. But in your heart, you like, that damn Tasha, kill that girl. I'm sorry, I'm being nosy. I got neighbors moving in, but Let me tell y'all about that. No. That'll be another story. Let me get back to friendship. So when you find yourself in the situation of looking for friends, or you're discerning the friends that you have, or you've hit that point in your life where God has shown you that it's time to let go of certain people, evaluate yourself, and then trust me, you want to move on. You want to move on. If you have that person that is not benefiting your life, not reciprocating your affection, let them go, because that's not your friend. I love y'all, but God loves you more, and I will be back with more. Be easy.